Hi everybody, it's Amanda Bartels, and I just wanted to kind of share a little update on me and my life. Me and my husband are actually moving in a few days, and I'm a little nervous about it. And I just want to let you guys know that like I'm gonna really keep trying to do videos, and like I have so many ideas of like not really essential oil 101 class. It's just like I guess I don't know, stuff about essential oils and like more natural stuff. Like me and my husband are kind of leaving the city life behind and going to the country slash boonies or middle of nowhere. It's pretty much like in the middle of the woods. So there's not really a lot of internet access. So I'm not exactly sure if I can keep up with the essential oil videos. I really want to do it because I already started doing clips of pine essential oil, like when last time I went to my in-laws a couple weekends ago. I kind of recorded a few things about pine. But yeah, just want to let you guys know that I'm moving. So if you don't see any more, you don't see a lot of videos from me, it's not because I don't, I guess, care or whatever. I really want to keep sharing my thoughts and feelings about essential oils, about Young Living, about Ian's Garden, about I guess just life stuff. But I'm it's not like Young Living is a business for me. I always wanted to try making Young Living a business. Okay, we're gonna talk about the whole MLM company thing first. Every time I have tried to make Young Living a business, it just never worked out. And it's not because I wasn't passionate about the products or the oils. It's just that it felt every single time I guess I tried selling premium starter kits and trying to do it that a certain way or something, or hold an essential oil 101 class or whatever in my town. It just, for me, it just didn't feel right, like in my heart and in my soul. Like it felt wrong. It felt kind of wrong. Like, I feel like I was selling wellness, even to my friends and family. It didn't feel right, and I didn't like that because I know that a lot of people are turned off by the fact that, like, people try to sell them, like, wellness and stuff. Like, I have, and, the thing about, MLM companies, I don't like the pyramid structure of it. Like, for me, it's just not, it's just a huge turnoff for me. Like, not even just with essential oils. Like, there's, like, insurance companies and all this other stuff. I've had family members or friends that are in, Prime America and all that other stuff. But, like, it just, for me, I just don't like the structure of a pyramid. Because when someone's trying to sell me a premium starter kit or something, or talk about essential oils, it feels like they're trying to sell it to me and not actually educate me on it. And for me, that was just not a good thing. That's why I never did Young Living as a business. I don't have anyone in my downline. I always, people are always saying, oh, have the financial freedom with Young Living and doTERRA. But for me, like, that's why I wanted to. I would love to work from home, but like looking into the plans and the action of it as a business, you have to spend at least 100 PV a month to keep your commission or whatever. And you have to have a certain amount of people in your downline. And you're making commission off of them, not really the company. So when you get a commission check, you're making money off of the people that you're trying to sell the wellness to. And for me, I just personally didn't like that, because people, if they want to, join Young Living, that's great. Like, I love the products and, definitely recommend the products to people. But for me, I just don't like selling health and wellness to people. It just doesn't feel right. Like, in my heart, like, seriously, every single time I have tried to do that. And, it's not like I come in as a businesswoman or anything. It's like to friends or family or whatever, or, if I know someone through someone or whatever. It just didn't feel right. So that's why, if someone wants to use my wholesale member discount, that's perfectly fine. They don't have to buy a premium starter kit. I don't know. that's the part that I don't like about multi-level marketing companies. That just because some people, I'm not saying all people, it's just it feels like they're only trying to, I guess, guilt you into, live a chemical free life. And I'm not saying that Young Living hasn't helped me. Like, it definitely has made things better, but the business aspect of it, I'm just not a fan of. I really am not a fan of, because all the people that are really rewarding financially are like the diamonds and crown diamonds. Like, those people are making lots of money, but all the people underneath them have to make a certain amount of PV a month too, just so they can keep their commission check or whatever. And I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I really hope no one bashes me about, me talking about this. It's just, again, my thoughts. I like to be real. I like to talk with you guys about it, my thoughts about that. And it's really sad. Like, I really, really wanted to make it as a business and make products and sell them and stuff, because I absolutely love the oils. I love the products, but it just, and then like another thing that's kind of driving me nuts about it, about Young Living, I'm sorry, is the price, especially the shipping. Like, even just standard shipping, it starts off at $6.99, but depending, I guess, on the weight and size, even if it's small, the shipping can get kind of pricey. And then, like, lately, Young Living, for me, I've noticed they've been splitting up my shipments in multiple orders for those, for the shipping. And I'm like, I much just rather wait for them to, if something's on back order or whatever, I'll wait for it all to be together. Like, not just on back order, but there's just things that are in stock, but for some reason they send it separate. I don't know why they do that. Whether it's in stock or not, I'm like, I'd much rather wait to have everything together, so I'm not just like, and I hate being annoyed by that, because I love their products and their oils. I'm like, please stop doing that to me. Please stop separating my orders like that and charging me extra, because I can't afford it. I've gotten bashed before, like, even just lightly, like, even on Facebook, I have gotten, there was, Young Living posted something about wintergreen months ago, and I said, or I mentioned, I did it, it's not like I bash people, like, blah, throw negative stuff out there. I lightly said, I really, Young Living, I love your oils and your products, but I really wish that you would reformulate to your toothpaste that contain wintergreen in it, because you're not supposed to ingest wintergreen. Even on your website, it says under the cautions, under wintergreen essential oil for external use only. But it's in two of their toothpaste, the Dentrium Plus and the Dentrium Ultra. So I just mentioned it on the comments, and then I got a bunch of like people like, what, do you swallow toothpaste? Like, it's just a small amount. And I'm like, no, I don't eat toothpaste, but like, I was trying to lightly tell them, like, this, and I even got private messages. Like, some of them were really mean. Like, they were saying, well, if you don't like Young Living, you don't have to use it. Like, you don't have to use that toothpaste. I'm like, I understand that, and I understand some people like that toothpaste, but it doesn't make any sense to me if even on their website of essential oils under wintergreen says for external use only, do not ingest, and then they put it in their toothpaste, which goes in your mouth. And I'm not saying I eat toothpaste, I don't, but it's just, hello, like, and I had to take that comment down because I was getting private messages and people kind of like getting mad at me, and I'm like, whoa, hands in the air, backing up slowly. I'm like, I'm not trying to, I did it in a nice way, like, I don't know why, and I'm not the only one that's happened to. Like, I've seen some people that have tried to come up and mention this kind of stuff, not just with Young Living, but doTERRA, and these distributors are so passionate about their companies that they go in attacking these people that are just trying to be truthful. I believe in the truth. If I'm not going to sell something that's not safe or anything, and I'm not saying that Young Living products aren't safe, but I'm just saying that, like, some of the common sense stuff, like especially ingesting oils. Definitely, I don't recommend doing that. Like I'm not. The only reason why I have the Vitality line is because they're small enough to fit in my little case in my closet, and I use them mostly for diffusing, or for some odd reason I need to put them on topically. With carrier oil. But that's just the thing with me that I've been having problems with my with Young Living. Um, but going back to the moving thing, like I'm happy. Like it's just me and my husband we're just having problems, like not with each other, just financially. So that's another reason why I'm cutting back on Young Living. Like we just can't afford it. Like I get so excited about stuff like from Young Living. I'm like, oh, I really want to try that. I really want to do a video or something on it. And then I'm like, okay, gotta make sure I have the money for it. And we did, and just everything, life stuff just kind of started snowballing financially, and it caught up with us, and it's really really sad. Like financially, we're in such a crumble. And like our living situation just is not working out. It's really sad because we're getting taken advantage of with that, and it's sad that it's not working out. It's been like that for the last 8 months, and I got so attached to my roommate's dog that I don't know how I'm gonna leave him. Like we like me and my husband like adopted him. Like we love him so much. And like, I have to leave my job. I have to leave. We're moving. I have to leave my job. I'm gonna be jobless for a little bit, until I can find another place or another job. We're leaving a dog that pretty much we adopted. I'm leaving some coworkers, some friends at my work, and we're moving in with our in-laws. It's not easy. Like this is at a point in our life that we thought we would be having a house and we would be trying for kids or something, but like almost all of our friends are like that. They're in that position, they have the money, and they're just in that spot where they're having kids and they have a house and stuff, and I'm it's kind of breaking my heart that I'm not in that situation, because I would love to be in that situation right now, because I'm 29 and we're going to be moving back in with our in-laws. And for me, that's just, it's a little embarrassing, but I understand it. Like there's a lot of people who have to do that. They have no other choice. And your parents are always going to, if you're lucky, if you have good parents, understanding parents, they will be at your rescue. They will help you. And it's not like we're asking for money from them. We're just living with them just so we can catch up on our, finances and stuff. But, it's scary. And I just want to, like, encourage people out there. Like, if you're struggling, like, with life, doesn't matter what it is. If it's finances or relationships or, like, family, like, being alone, for the first time or anything. I just want to encourage you that, like, it's not going to be like that forever. And I know it seems like, one thing after another just keeps snowballing. And I have, trust me, I've been there. I had so many crappy things that have happened to me in my life that I don't know how the heck I got out of it. I don't know how I pulled myself out of it. Like, I've gotten to the point where I was just, flat broke at one point, and somehow I got out of it, and just like I felt so alone and everything. But you're never alone. There's always someone out there that can help you, or even not to get religious, but God is always watching, and he's not trying to torture you. It's just life is a series of trials and errors. You just got to keep living. You got to keep, no matter how dark your life can get, no matter how low you feel like you're getting, don't ever think that there's no way out of it, because there is. Believe me, from someone that's always fallen over and down the stairs, sideways down the stairs. You know, I've somehow always gotten out of every situation that even I think it was hopeless, especially finances. I've struggled with finances my whole life, which sounds weird because the last couple years I've been spending a lot of money on Young Living, but that's that. But yeah, it's just like, you know, I know everyone, you know, some people, they act all happy and everything. They're like, well, at least, you know, you can't judge someone by the way they act, because even the happiest person out there can be the most miserable behind closed doors. They can be probably really lonely. Like the most richest person, beautiful person out there, like, oh, I'm so jealous of them, and you know, they have everything. Why can't I have everything? I'm struggling and I work at a fast food place or whatever. Like, I hate them. Like, you can't hate someone if you've never met them. You know, I find that crazy. And like, every time when I get stressed and I try to take a step back, I get stressed, or if I get jealous of someone, and I'm gonna be like, okay, take a step back. Don't focus on, like, the best advice I can give someone is don't focus on what you don't have. Just focus on what you actually do have. Like, I have all working fingers, I have working legs, you know, I can walk if I want to, I can jump if I want to. There's some, like, working in an assisted living place has really opened my eyes about the things that I can do. Like, even something simple as getting up and going to the bathroom by yourself. That's, like, super simple, you know. And there's some people who can't do that. There's some people who can't feed themselves. There's some people who can't, like, they have no hands or something. They can't, like, lift things. So, like, even simple things like that, you have to be grateful for, because there's so many people out there that can't do these things that you can do. So, I mean, when I'm always stressed out and I'm just freaking out about finances or family or anything, work or whatever, I always try to take a step back and I think of what I can do, what I do have. I have freedom. I love living in the United States because we have so much freedom, and I just don't understand how people are, I mean, some people are protesting that we don't have rights, you know, and all that, the other stuff, they're lighting stuff on fire, and I'm just like, what is going on? You know, there's like countries out there that are literally in a dictatorship. They have no rights, they have no freedom. I mean, take North Korea, for example. There's so much oppression going on in North Korea. It's very heartbreaking. They have no rights. They can't, you know, they're getting prosecuted, they're getting thrown in jail, they're getting executed. Like, you know, and I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to be alive. I'm proud to be able to breathe. I'm proud as a woman to be able to vote and be able to go out of the house without a man. You know, there's like, I'm just so proud and so happy to be alive that God has given me all these opportunities to, you know, He's helped me. Even if I think that I have no one or something, just like, I'm sorry I'm getting all religious if you guys aren't religious out there, but it's just like, it's made me so grateful, like, some of these bad situations that I've been in and I pulled myself out of, and then working in an assisted living place has opened my eyes, and just being appreciative of what I can do, what I can, you know, what I do have. And sometimes I don't feel like I have a lot. I don't feel like, you know, there's some things that we're just not, you know, me and my husband just aren't in a spot where we want to be, but it's okay. You know, life isn't about pushing, no, it's not about like rushing through all these really like monumental moments like society wants you to have. Like, you have to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you have to, you know, you have to go to college, you have to get the perfect job, a doctor or a lawyer that makes lots of money. You have to have kids right after you get married. You have to have the house. You have to have the dog. You have to have the perfect life according to society's standards. If you don't, then you're just a failure. And I really don't like that. Like, it's so negative. And, you know, people are in different forms in their life, whether, they're 40 and they're single. It just happened to be like that. If they want to be single, that's fine. But there's all this pressure from society thinking, oh, you're 40 and alone, what's wrong with you? Or if you're, you know, when my husband and I were dating, like friends and family would be like, well, when are you getting married? When are you getting married? When are you getting married? Like that, I'm not the only one that people do that to. Just comment down below if you had the same experiences with that. And then after we got married, like literally like within a week or so, or even at our wedding reception, they're like, when are you having kids? When are you gonna have kids? Like, I'm like, whoa, chill out. We're not ready for kids yet. Like there's so much pressure and negativity out there, on people. And like, okay, it, I mean, some advice I can give people is just, be grateful for what you have. And, just like take a step back and reflect on yourself and not what other people are thinking of you or what they're saying of you. And even if it's something, changes are a good thing. And I always have to remind myself of that because days ago I had to freak out because we're going to be moving this weekend. And it's terrifying for me because we're giving up our dog, we're giving up our home, I'm giving up my job, we're moving in with the in-laws. I have, the in-laws, I don't know how that's going to work. Hopefully we don't butt heads, but, I just thought I would make a real talk video with you guys about, a few things definitely I've been thinking about the last couple of weeks. That's been, I don't know, eating away at me or whatever, but I also want to encourage people, like, if you're dealing with stressful situations, don't rely on medications and stuff. Like, let society pressure you into doing something that you're not ready to do, like get married or have kids or be in a relationship if you don't want to. And if you're the kind of person that had to move back in with their parents, don't think that's a bad thing. Don't think it's a negative thing, and don't think you failed at life, because I thought, me and my husband both thought that when we made that decision to move in with our parents. But sometimes you just have to. Like, sometimes life throws you a bunch of fireball bowling balls at your face, and you just have to go with it. Just, just gotta try hard, and even if you fail at something, you just gotta pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and keep on going. Like, that's the thing that you gotta do. That's just life, But yeah, I just wanted to share some real talk with you guys. Really hope I can keep making videos. I don't know how that's gonna go, because our cruise is coming up in a week and a half, and it's gonna be over 2 weeks. So the rest of May, not March, the rest of May, I'm not gonna be able to make any videos. But June, we'll see. I don't really know, but I hope everyone's having a wonderful and great day in the end of that screen. If you have any comments, just comment down below. And I really hope I don't get any negative comments about the beginning of my video. But I hope you have a great day. Bye.